The Olympic Games are one of the world's largest and most celebrated sports events, with a history dating back over 2,700 years. The Games began in 776 BCE in Olympia, Greece, as part of a religious festival held every 4 years to honor Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. Initially, only men were allowed to compete, and the Games started with just one event, a foot race. Over time, more events such as wrestling, boxing, and chariot racing were added. These ancient Olympics were not only athletic competitions, but also cultural events featuring poetry and music. The Games continued for almost 12 centuries until they were banned in 393 CE by the Roman Emperor Theodosius I, who saw them as a pagan ritual. After centuries of inactivity, the Olympic Games were revived in the 19th century by French educator Pierre de Coubertin, who believed sports could promote peace and international understanding. In 1896, the first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece, with athletes from 14 countries. Events included track and field, cycling, fencing, gymnastics, shooting, swimming, tennis, weightlifting, and wrestling. Unlike the ancient Olympics, women started participating in the 1900 Paris Olympics. In the early 20th century, the Olympics grew rapidly. The Winter Olympics were introduced in 1924 in Chamonix, France, featuring snow and ice sports like skiing, ice hockey, and figure skating. The Summer and Winter Games are now held every 4 years, staggered so that there is an Olympic event every 2 years. Originally a mostly European event, the Olympics became a global competition by the mid-20th century. The Games were broadcast on television for the first time in 1960, increasing their popularity worldwide. Despite their goal of uniting nations, the Olympics have faced political challenges. The 1936 Berlin Olympics were used as a propaganda tool by Nazi Germany, and the Cold War era led to boycotts, such as the 1980 Moscow Games, which were boycotted by the US and several other countries due to the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. The Games have also been marred by tragedy, most notably during the 1972 Munich Olympics, when 11 Israeli athletes were killed by a Palestinian terrorist group. The modern Olympics have created many traditions, including the Olympic rings, introduced in 1913 to represent the 5 inhabited continents, Africa, the Americas, Asia, Europe, and Oceania, and the unity of athletes from around the world. The Olympic torch, lit in Olympia, Greece, and carried by relay to the host city, symbolizes the connection between the ancient and modern games. The Olympic motto, Citius, Altius, Fortius, Latin for faster, higher, stronger, embodies the spirit of competition. In recent years, the Olympics have continued to evolve. The 2000 Sydney Olympics were praised for their organization and global participation, while the 2008 Beijing Olympics showcased China's growing influence with a spectacular opening ceremony. The 2020 Tokyo Olympics, postponed to 2021 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, were the first games held without live spectators. The Olympics now include a wide variety of sports, from traditional events like athletics to newer additions like skateboarding and surfing. From their ancient Greek origins to the global event they are today, the Olympics have transformed over time. They continue to represent ideals of sportsmanship, international unity, and the pursuit of excellence, evolving with the times while preserving the spirit of their ancient roots.